Hey guys, Bean Team here, and welcome to the final episode of a Terra Space Race game in Let's Play Civilization 4. We just got fusion. What? Your little vassalining wants something? No.
Any sufficiently advanced
You kidding me?
technology is
You gotta be kidding me.
indistinguishable from magic.
Not gonna do anything with vassalings. Hey Barb Galley, what's up? I'm just going to in-your-face settle. Hope you don't mind. Yay, I'm first to fusion, as if there was any doubt of that whatsoever. Anyway, Dresden is my ironwork city, so just 5 turns with the engine without even having mining ink. And that 11-turn engine's a little too long. Probably don't want to do that. Where are you? Let's try it in Berlin. 10 turns, satellites 3. 10 turns I can do. I can swing 10 turns. Satellites is a big ticket item too. So I want to be building a spaceship part in Good Hammer City for that. What are you doing? Get down there. Maybe I should send one battleship over. Be like sup hard galley. The AI does not seem inclined to fight it. Actually, the AI is probably going to kill it right now. Shaka's frigate will probably not hesitate for the beatdown. Really? Even with railroads, I can't get my religion spread everywhere? God, that shrine has to be worth so much. And look at this. How often can you see Christianity dominating the world, especially Pangea? But it is. It's the majority religion.
Beep.
Followed by the very typical
Beep.
Buddhism.
Beep.
The weirdest one is when you see like Islam. It's so rare. Docking bay. Hopefully I can do it better than 9. How about down here? 9. What if I were to queue it up in Dresden? Oh my god, it would actually take less time. Dresden's just that good, I suppose. Well, okay, sure, whatever. Have it your way then, game. Running a little bit low on Golden Age. But that's good. It's better to have it use it early enough that it can run out, rather than leaving Golden Age on the table while ship parts are launching. Yay, a spaceship part. Now we need composites, and this is where I'm going to have to max out my spaceship
The
building.
whole is greater than the sum of its parts.
So let's have a look here at production. Dresden is the obvious #1 with ironworks. Berlin's #2. City #3. How long is city #3? Yeah. Eight turns? It's a little long. Most of these cities are New World cities. I don't care though. Observatory. Research. I can switch over. Probably get it in less time. Yeah. Supermarket. You can get it in 7. It's not so bad. Do I need any more spaceship casings? No, that's that. I might be like 1 turn off, but I don't care. We are going to get this game done faster rather than more efficiently. And so now I got a ship part in 7 turns, so as long as I get the ecology done in less time than that, I am set.
From our ancestors, we borrow it from our children.
Yeah, Shaka killed the galley. Okay. That's fine. Future technology. So, who wants to build it? It almost doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Well, I saw a 7 turn one, but I bet I can get it faster. Yeah, sure can. Oh, okay. I think my bottleneck is one of the casings in 7 turns. Maybe 8 once the golden age ends. As usual, space elevator is utterly useless. Could I have tech robotics and then built it in so little time that I would, save I would save more time than like a turn? No. So you wouldn't be saving time at all. You'd be losing time to, get 1 turn back. You'd be giving up quite a few turns. So as always, space elevators, utter trash. Well, at least it's consistent with that. And yeah, we're gonna start spamming wonders and other random things that are left. Hey, UN. Well, there's no doubt that I would be the opponent for whoever would eventually build it. Yeah, this is a pretty good hammer city here. Base production 78. Just levy cities with watermills and workshops in the golden age. And they'll still build it in 2, yeah. So no worries there. My science went way down. Oh my god. Korea's plotting a war. They could be plotting on me.
Well, once you have tasted flight,
If they get too
you will
fresh,
walk
I'll just
the
move
earth
my
with your
palace
eyes
around and
turned
launch the ship
skyward.
anyway.
For there you have been, and there you will long to
There we
return.
go. Down to only 2,000 people return. And yeah, we're having 1900s launch date, so very slow. Slow but fun. And you get to see a little bit of the New World settlement patterns. And if you get started on that sooner, they pay back sooner. Alright, 2 casings. Life support will be done soon. And you can also see the difference in the workers when you tell cities to emphasize hammers versus commerce, because a lot of these cities were developed by automated workers start to finish. And like you look over here, I still need a couple casings. If you look over here and where are the cottages? There's none. It's all farms, mines, workshops, windmills, and lumber mills. Whereas over here, what do? They cottage. They were even willing to cottage and windmill these hills. Well, they were cottaging hills, but I interrupted it and switched them to mines. But yeah, there's just cottages everywhere. Even like, relatively bad plain tiles are cottaged. So the workers do, to an extent, compensate for what you're picking in your city governor. Customs house was destroyed. Yeah, that's gonna get you really far to sabotage my customs houses.
I have slipped the surly bonds of earth, put out my
Oh
hand,
god, now that
and
I've
touched
completed
the face
airport,
of
these
God.
stupid workers are gonna start airlifting themselves. Declare on something so my workers don't auto airlift. Which then I'd be bothered by their things. I have to shift my garrisons, so it's not really a good idea. I think 1 more turn and I'm able to launch the ship though. So we'll do that. Yay! Yeah, this is the kind of game that I didn't used to cast because it's so easy. I played it for fun and yeah, we have everything, so let's launch. Don't need to check its percentage. When you have 5 casings, you're good. So we launch, and I am not going to win a diplomatic victory. How about nothing at all? How does that sound? Sounds delicious. Ugh. Still haven't finished developing every city. Most of the ones that aren't finished have been recently settled, though. And as you can see, most of these cities are pretty nicely developed, though. Haha, it did. It finally flipped. Screw you, Churchill, that's what you get for culture bombing me. I flipped the very city you bombed. Nice. With only 9 turns left in the game. Sistine Chapel for the win. And yeah, look at the AI culture attempt. I mean, it's only Emperor, but even on Emperor, AI can push culture by now sometimes. but not if you get Sistine Chapel. 5,000 culture in the 1900s. I haven't run the slider at all, and I'm ahead of that. In fact, if I max the slider, here, I'll show it
Behind a
off.
veil, unseen yet present, I was the forceful soul.
Yeah,
that
see,
moved this mighty
I'm ahead of
planet.
him. And I could run max slider if I built wealth everywhere. And if I built the multipliers everywhere, I would be in solid shape for culture as well. I mean, I could probably still win culture now because the AI is so far behind. Look at that, they're nowhere near space. It would probably only take me like 60 turns to win culture. They wouldn't be able to tech all those techs and build the ship in 60 turns. So yeah, it'd be a piece of cake for me. And more workers being airlifted in every moment. It's like almost all German culture. It's so beautiful to see that, like almost a whole continent to yourself, or a whole continent to yourself. But in this case, I built every city. And yeah, that made the game take a little bit longer than I was initially intending. But whatever. And like I was saying earlier, I know I'm playing sloppy, but I figured you guys might still want to see this, you know, as opposed to me not posting anything and just playing this offline. I do a little bit of online casting. If people want to see it, they can watch it. If they don't, well, you don't have to, you know. I don't watch all my own videos, at least not past the point where I cast them. I do review some of them just to make sure the quality's okay and everything. And I do pay a little bit of attention, but for the most part, you know, I don't like rewatch my videos. It would take too long. It takes long enough just to make them. And the reason I can put out so many is I do a lot of my stuff live. In fact, even the clips that you've seen in some of my videos, I've actually added through live recording. It took me a while to figure out how to do that, but yeah, it allows me to add a little bit, you know, something extra to the videos without actually any post-editing or post-compression or anything, which is very nice. You know, I can just upload these videos straight after recording them. And yeah, it takes like a half hour to 45 minutes to upload for the most part. But yeah, that's fine. You know, just put it on overnight or, you know, when nobody's home or no one's using the internet, and it works out. So, you know, no burden there, no real effort. And I can release, you know, reasonably good quality videos to you guys. And that makes me happy. The reduction in effort allows me to do more videos. So I can bring more stuff to you guys, and I can have more fun doing it. So here we go, 3 more turns to victory. Korea's really going crazy on the tower. Be a little late though if he declared on me now. I'm kind of deep into the future tech, and yeah, he's not getting into my capital in 2 turns. Even if he somehow got his hands on nukes, he wouldn't be able to do that. He wouldn't be able to nuke every city I have. There's not enough production. And yeah, while it's true that you can, if you capture the capital, it destroys the spaceship in transit instantly. Like, if he were to declare on me, I could just be like, whoops, palace is over here now. You know, that kind of stuff. And there's just no way he'd be able to get to it. It looks like the game is going to end without him even declaring a war. And yeah, now I'm over 3,000 beakers a turn naturally, because, you know, these cities are self-hammered themselves into
The only thing
solid
worse
contribution.
than being talked about is not being talked about.
Alright, do we really need more workers? I mean, we're a fine empire and all. Oh no, this is a mainland city. Let's take a look at some of these hammer cities at the end of the game. You know, just drop a city, 88 beakers, 110 gold because it's building wealth. You want to tell me that's not worth the hammer investment? That pays back. It pays back to settle our investment like every other turn now. And like, what about this? This is nothing. Well, it's got 1 food resource. But again, 15 beakers a turn and very low maintenance, you know, and putting out nearly as much. It's putting out a lot of espionage too. If I could steal techs, if there were people ahead of me, it'd be very nice. I have pretty much everything but fascism on the AI. Although I skipped that useless robotics technology. I'm trying to find a good city. Okay, or, you know, 1 plain sheep. 34 beakers a turn, 2 gold a turn, negative 3.5 gold a turn. Again, very fast net benefit. This is one of the last cities I settled. Or this one. Where's the food source in this city? There's no food source in this city, but it doesn't matter. I just love that. I love how late game cities can be so valuable. And if you have state property on these Terra maps, you can even make the New World cities so strong. So that'll do it. The cottage spam on one half of the world and workshop spam on the other, just for fun. We took a spaceship victory, kind of late, 1916 AD. I landed one like 1818 the other day, much more rapidly with Spain of all things. But whatever, we'll take a look at the power, or not the power graph, the time frame of everything happening. Really not a lot though in terms of warfare. And I kind of like when you have like little random landmasses like this on any map. You know, you just something that rewards you for getting to astronomy first. You know, maybe it has resources that you wouldn't have access to otherwise. In this game, I think I was fortunate enough where I captured every major strategic resource that one might care about on this area, except for maybe copper. So yeah, and the AI just had astronomy before me, and look how many cities I managed to settle before it got any on the continent. It's just lame how slow that was. And yeah, they got some here, but for the most part, that is all my culture. Yeah, he was starting to beat me there, but you know, a couple theaters and I'm surrounding him. I could have pushed that back. 2 hours 44 minutes, not bad in terms of time investment, even though I settled all the New World. I never did look at the demographics. Absolutely mauled them in production thanks to the New World. Way ahead in GNP thanks to both Old and New World. Yeah, crop yield owned because I'm in state property and they didn't have any good food corps. Second in soldiers, but I could probably have defended myself from the Koreans very easily considering my tech lead. I mean, I could have built modern armor at the end if I wanted. And what's he going to do against modern armor with like infantry and worse? There's nothing. Land area, obviously I'm going to be first there. Same thing with pop. And approval rate, the approval rate life expectancy is just like how much happiness and health you have versus your cap. So they're not very meaningful, and yeah, exports imports is glitched. The larger you are, the worse you do there. Top 5 cities and wonders. I got a decent chunk of wonders, and then America got the lion's share of the rest. I think America was the #1 wonder whore, and I was #2. Not bad, and you know I was industrious, so I did take advantage of industrious to a degree. Washington winning first in the cultural battle. And I took second and third. He took fourth. I took fifth. So pretty even split between me and Lincoln in terms of the Wonder and Culture Horror game. And let's take a look at things I built. Well, I built 43 settlers. What? My #1 improvement is a lumber mill. This, viewers, this is not a cottage economy now. And look, I have more farms than towns, so it's definitely not a cottage economy, right? Herp, derp. No, this is a lumber mill economy. LME. Absolutely. I've actually done a LME before, too, just to annoy people on the forum. You know, I basically just built farms and didn't chop any forests. And then at replaceable part, I just lumber milled everything. And, you know, I just stayed in the tech trade game thanks to bulbing. And then essentially lumber mills are like workshops. It's not quite as strong as doing a fast workshop beeline. But at the same time, it worked because, you know, I wasn't playing on deity. So I'm like, no, I'm not running an SC or a CE. I'm running the LME. 75 workers, 32 machine guns, 23 infantry. Well, you can see the numbers yourself. Quite a few great engineers. And great scientists. I could have had mining many times over if state property were not so much better on this kind of map. Obviously, granary is going to be my #1 building built. And most of these other things, production automation took care of, other than the 2 production buildings here. So, okay, kind of average score. You know, every once in a while I do get a good score, for example, you know, like that one, or, yeah, the Julian Assange game was up there for my score. So, whatever. It's another win. Pen 10 is an awesome of England. Woot. Well, alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thumbs up if you liked the series, thumbs down if you did not, and I will see you in the next Let's Play. Me and team signing off.